go. Everything should be all set, and we are just about ready to get started. Hey everybody, it's Steven from Tostemac. It is March 16th on a Saturday evening. Hope your weekend's going good so far. It's okay. I'm just glad the work day's over. It's been pretty hectic over there. Sharon Starkey, hey, good to see you. Good to see you. So, before I get to, the main topic today, I do want to mention something a little interesting. So, we had a pretty bad snowstorm over here in Colorado Springs, and it was pretty bad. So, what happened was we got around 2 feet, if not more, where I was at, and it's no, I had to call out. I'm not going to make it to work because it was too dangerous, Even though I have a 4-wheel drive, I still didn't want to risk it, Because, even when it was around 8 inches, my car would still have a hard time, getting around. So, I called out just to play safe. But that meant the next day, me and my brother Thomas had to shovel. And I wasn't really looking forward to that. And some of you might know the reason why. So, I was trying to get through shoveling as much as I could. And then, I kid you not, my neighbor from right across the street actually finishes his driveway and then comes over here to help me out with my driveway. There wasn't a favor involved, and there wasn't me asking around for help. He actually went out of his way to come over and help me out, it made a huge difference. It's probably an over-exaggeration, but it probably made a big difference on whether or not I could get to work today, let alone on time, It's because, it was me, Thomas, and him. We all worked together and got enough of a driveway for me to get through so I could get to work today. So, it's really nice to have a neighbor like that, Very nice. Yeah, exactly. So, with that said, let's go ahead and get started on today's topic. Which is my plans for the month of April of this year. If you've been watching Tostemac for a long time, you already know what's coming. But for any newcomers, let me explain. So, the month of April is usually Autism Awareness and Autism Acceptance Month, where we take that month to celebrate all things autism. But for me, who does content on autism all the time anyway, it seems like a little redundant. So instead, what I like to do is a little tradition. So every month of April, I would take that time to try something new. After all, I got plenty of autism content here already, so people could just look through that stuff. So some of the examples include, a while back I've done Autism Career Month when I gave advice on, how to submit resumes, do well in job interviews, what to do if you get fired and stuff like that. There was another one where around 2020 I dedicated that month to, how to deal with COVID-19. And then after that, it was, I believe, Yu-Gi-Oh! Month, where me and Thomas were playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was doing some heavy editing, and God, I don't want to do that again. I really don't. If I ever do anything Yu-Gi-Oh! Related, it's most likely going to be William MBA. Hey, how's it going? Hope your weekend's going good so far. I don't think I've seen you here before. Yeah, good to see you. So, if I were to do anything Yu-Gi-Oh! Related in terms of live streams, it would probably have to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So it's not so much editing on my end. And even then, I would only pick up Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel again if I had other people to play it with, rather than just running into, constant meta decks everywhere. And then there was also, nice to meet you too, William. Good to see you. So, let's see. The other ones were podcast month when I did some podcasts. And eventually the podcast kind of transitioned to the live streams I do now, because it's a little bit easier for me to do. And then this past month was when we introduced shorts. So, like, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Shorts, and TikToks and whatnot. And for some reason, and I don't know if anyone else has run into this problem, but I haven't been able to upload any new videos to TikTok lately. Like, I made a little preview for one of my older autism videos from last year as like a preview for like YouTube Shorts and and Instagram, to see if I can get more people to watch that stuff. And I'll probably make another one by the end of the month, maybe 2 of them, considering how easy it is to do. So that was last month. And then this month is no exception. We're going to try something new. And that's going to be Tostemac live streaming month. Now, I know what you're thinking. Steven, you do live streams anyway. How is this any different? Well, I do, but most of the time, it's just me talking to you like this. And while it might be a good idea for some people, that some people might enjoy this, I have nothing wrong with that, I can't help but shake the feeling that I could be doing more with the live streams. Like, I used to stream on Twitch, but it's like things are getting just crazy over there on Twitch. I just stopped streaming there. How old am I? I'm actually 32. Ugh, just thinking about it makes me feel old. And it's kind of funny. Like, when I don't have the mustache and beard on, a lot of people would assume that I'm in my, teenage years. And people would think I'm like, 18 or like 20 at most. And then I tell them, yeah, try over 30 and you'll be more accurate. It's only when I grow out the beard, which I don't really do that often. It's only when I grow this out that I start to look older, It's just what it does to the face. So, back to what I was saying about like the live streams is that I want to try out new ideas. Like, I don't have any problems with, doing live streams like this, but, I want opportunities to kind of flex my creativity, try out new ideas and see what people think, What do you call a fake Oh, that was so bad. Oh. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. Oh. Oh, that was so bad. I feel like I have an ulcer. Ugh. Okay. Okay. So, I had to take some time to think about, like, what new ideas that I want to do with, live streams. Like, what could I do more than just sitting in front of a camera and talking? So, for the month of April, it's going to be a great idea to experiment with these new ideas and see what people think. So, maybe these ideas will work or maybe it won't. That depends entirely on your support. So it's no exaggeration to say that these ideas could live or die based on how much support they get. So it's really important. So I'm going to list the ideas one by one, go into details with them, and then ask you guys in terms of like what ideas you might have for special live streams. I am not even going to read that. Anyway, so here's my idea for special live stream number 1, which will be on April 6th. Now I do want to mention on the days. I plan to do them, like, there's 2 ways we can go about this. Option number 1 is on Saturdays around 6 p.m. That's usually when I get off of work, and 6 p.m. would give me plenty enough time to, get ready for the evening live stream. Or, if you want to do it on Sunday, I might be able to, actually, no, strike that, because, like, I don't know what could happen on Sundays. Like, Sundays are kind of wild cards. Sometimes I have nothing to do. Sometimes the family wants to do something, or, like, maybe something else could happen. So Saturdays are going to be the best bet for those live streams. Let me get over here. Okay. Yeah, so each of the live streams are going to be on Saturdays at 6 p.m. This is going to be the best time for me so I can get off of work and, get everything ready for the stream. But also, like, I've noticed that whenever I've done the live streams on Fridays, the special ones, they didn't seem to do as well. So I'm trying to do live streams on Saturdays and see if they fare any better. So that's the basic idea. Okay, that is way too many jokes. That is way too many bad puns. Stop it, please. Anyway, so here's my ideas for the YouTube live streaming month. So, on April 6th at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, we will do Nintendo 64 Extravaganza Part 2. And how that works is, and I've done this before during my birthday stream, is we have a selection of Nintendo 64 games to pick from the Nintendo Switch Online. And what the plan is, the first 10 minutes are guaranteed. But if you want to change the game or recommend a different game, then what you'll want to do is, first you gotta be subscribed to the channel, because this is supposed to reward subscribers to Tostemac. Basically, if you are subscribed to the channel and 10 minutes pass, you get to choose which Nintendo 64 game I get to play. And remember, each subscriber only gets one choice, and this is so that, we can avoid this back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, because I get the feeling that that viewers would kind of get annoyed at that after a while. So one choice per each subscriber, I think that'll keep it fair. So the reason I want to try this again is because, okay, William, if you can stop with those puns, a couple times it was cute, but now it's like flooding the comment section. So if you could, kind of put a stop on that, I would appreciate that. So the reason I want to try this again is because last time I tried this, I feel like it had some potential, because there were actually some people, there were actually people that were interacting with the stream, making different recommendations, but I feel like it could have done a little better, Hey, SM, how's it going? That's okay, William. It's all good. There we go. Just had to fix that. Yeah, it's all good. I appreciate it. It's just the first couple times, it was enjoyable. Then it's like, when it's like all over the place, then it goes a little too far. But it's all good. I appreciate it. So, hey, SM, how's it going? Glover. Funny story about that. Funny story. Glover was, I don't know why, but back when I was a kid, I always wanted to play Glover. I have no reason. Like, I just saw that glove and I was like so fixated. I was so fixated on, playing Glover at some point because it looked so fun, but I never got around to playing it. Unfortunately, that's not available on the Nintendo Switch Online or Nintendo Switch expansion pack yet. Maybe it will one day. Maybe. Who knows? Oh, Sharon Starkey, I understand. And actually, Sharon Starkey, if you want to stick around a little bit longer, I have a couple ideas that I think you might enjoy. Or at least maybe one idea. No, two ideas. There's two ideas that you might actually like, Sharon Starkey. So if you could stick around. So it's like, I remember seeing the display for Glover at Toys R Us. And I was like so captivated by that glove, and I don't know why. I just wanted to play it. I just never got around to it. But unfortunately, it has to be with the Nintendo Switch expansion pack, because I don't have the right cables for the original Nintendo 64, and if I did, I don't think I'd be able to get the game cartridge in time. So, it's a good idea, and maybe if it comes on the Nintendo Switch Online at some point, maybe I'll play it. But for right now, we'll just stick with what we have. And there's some newer ones that came on there that I've never even played before. So if you wanted me to explore those games, I think it was like Harvest Moon, Gemini something, and a newer one where you like destroy entire cities or something like that. So if you want to see a game that you love playing when you were a child, or maybe you want me to explore a different game, this is a good opportunity. So I hope it could do better this time. I'm going to give it another go. April 6th at 6 p.m. Mountain Time is the Nintendo 64 Extravaganza Part 2. And don't worry, I'll be making the thumbnails for this so that everyone remembers. Now then, for April 13th, on April 13th at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, same time, we will have a Chow Garden live stream. Here's how it works. In Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure 1, there was this feature called Chow Gardens where you can raise your own little babies. And so many Sonic fans loved it, and they're still calling for the addition of Chow Gardens for how many years now? And Sega still hasn't given it to us. Come on, Sega! New Chow Gardens! Make it happen! But nonetheless, thanks to technology, we can, I can play Sonic Adventure 2 on Steam, which means I can play it on the computer, which I have done before, but it was a much older computer, and the computer kept crashing during the live stream, so it didn't really go that well. But I got a brand new computer, so that problem should be solved. So, here's how it works. I've already beat Sonic Adventure 2, so it's not really going to be about going through the story mode. This is more of getting rings and raising Chow. And if you are a subscriber to the channel, if you have subscribed to Tostemac, that means you get a Chow. All you have to do is be subscribed and show up to the live stream. Now, I know that some people like Sharon Starkey doesn't like watching video games, but it's kind of cute here. It's like you're taking care of your own baby. So, you know, a lot of Sonic fans love watching or playing with the Chow Garden. I bet you guys will love it too. This is actually an idea I'm really excited about personally because I love playing with the Chow Garden all the time. Like, I probably play with the Chow Garden more than I did the story mode or trying to get all the medals or any of that stuff, you know. I didn't care about that as long as I had my baby Chows. So, if you show up to the live stream, you will get a Chow. And if this Chow Garden live stream is successful enough, if we get enough people to support it, then I will consider doing the Chow Garden live streams on the regular. We could still talk like this, but the streams can go a bit longer since there's something for me to do rather than just sitting here and talking. So, if you want your own Chow in this Chow Garden live stream, if you want me to do more of these Chow Garden live streams, then come to the live stream on Saturday the 13th at 6 p.m. and give it some support. Because, again, these ideas live or die based on your support. All right? Now then, here's a big one. And I think Sharon Starkey is going to like this one especially. The third special live stream on Saturday, April 20th at 6 p.m. We will do another charity live stream for Best Buddies in Colorado. You might remember a couple years back, if any of you are here, some of you might remember that I did a charity live stream for when I was doing the Champion of the Year fundraiser a couple years back. And it did pretty well. We raised over $100 for that. And it actually did, there was a lot of interactions. A lot of people had a good time. And I want to do this again. But it's not necessarily for Champion of the Year this time. It's going to be for the Best Buddies in Colorado Friendship Walk. Every year in Denver, Best Buddies in Colorado holds this event and raises money for the IDD community, which is individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, to help provide programs, one-to-one friendships, possible like job searching and independent living. And I've been working with them in an attempt to bring Best Buddies in Colorado from Denver down to Colorado Springs. And doing special streams like this, I think will actually help out. So, here's how that's going to work. It's kind of similar to what I did with the Champion of the Year live stream. So, I'm going to be... I haven't decided what game I'm going to play, but I want to do something enjoyable. And the first 2 hours are guaranteed, but if you want the stream to go longer, if you want me to play the game longer, then every $10 donated will be 10 extra minutes to the live stream. That's what we've done a couple years back. It worked out pretty well. We got like an extra hour or so. But again, we need people to support this. So if you can spread the word about Saturday, April 20th, 6 p.m. in particular, that's probably going to be the biggest one. Because unlike the first two live streams that are fun experimental ideas, this one is actually trying to support a good cause. And it's a cause I'm really passionate about and I want to contribute. And I would like for people to come help out, you know. I will probably announce, when I make the thumbnails, I'll probably announce which game I'm going to play during that. And the first 2 hours are guaranteed, but anything after that, that is entirely up to you, the audience. So, and, oh, one more thing. The way the money donation is going to work is that we don't have a website to donate it to this time. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to give a link to my PayPal page. Then you send the money to that PayPal account. And then at the end of the stream, I will show you me sending all that money to the Best Buddies Friendship Walk. I will do it live during the live stream. So that way you, the audience, know that your money is going to Best Buddies in Colorado. Because... integrity is a big deal for me, you know. If you can't trust a person's word, then what good are they? So, when the stream is over, when all the money is donated, I will send that money from PayPal to Best Buddies in Colorado. And you'll be watching it live. All right? All right. So, the final live stream for April, which is April 27th at 6 p.m., it's not going to be a gaming one. It's actually going to be a live stream with a special guest. And the reason I want to do this is because I feel like, you know, just me talking by myself, it could get boring after a while. So how about I introduce you guys to some of my friends? So on the 27th, I'm going to try to get my best friend Billy on here, and we're going to share some stories together. And again, if you want to see more live streams where I invite my friends as special guests, then again, you got to support the live streams. Because again, these ideas live or die based on your support. So the last stream is going to be a simple one. It's going to be me and hopefully my best friend Billy. We're going to be talking about, you know, sharing stories. It's going to be a group chat. And in the last live stream last week, I kind of experimented with that a little bit with one of the Discord groups I'm in with the audio capture, and thankfully it works. So I know this idea can be done, but the question is, will we get enough support for it? That's going to be the big thing. So those are my ideas. Just to recap, on April 6th, 6 p.m., that is going to be the Nintendo 64 Extravaganza, where you pick which N64 game, which is on the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass, that I will be playing. On the 13th at 6 p.m. Mountain Time will be the Chow Garden live stream. If you are subscribed and if you show up to the live stream, you will get a chow. And if that gets supported enough, we will do those on the regular so you can see your chow grow. All right? On Saturday the 20th at 6 p.m. is going to be the charity live stream for Best Buddies in Colorado, where the stream can go as long as you want it, as long as you donate to the Best Buddies in Colorado Friendship Walk. Then finally, on Saturday the 27th at 6 p.m. Mountain Time will be a special guest live stream where I invite someone to come on the show and talk about some stuff. All right? So, those are the ideas. So, does anyone here have any questions about the ideas, or maybe some ideas you want to put in yourself? So, we got a few minutes left. Got room for questions. Ever since I've been making changes to like my diet, I found I've been drinking a lot more water than I used to, which is a good thing, really. I've been meaning to get that for a while now. All right. So we'll leave this open for a couple more minutes. If anyone has any questions or like ideas they want to share. Oh. Oh, while we're waiting, I may as well talk about the next autism video. The next autism video is going to be about how to overcome picky eating and improving your diet. Now, this one's going to be a little different. Usually, I try to look up solutions online, but this time it's going to be a little different. My ideas are going to be, my solutions for you are going to be entirely from personal experience. So you probably won't find these solutions in most articles. You can only find it here on Tostemac. Sharon Starkey says, "Do I film in my room?" Actually, I film in my room all the time. That's how I'm able to do the green screen stuff. I actually set up my closet with the studio lights and the green screen in there, which was not easy, mind you. And it took a lot of tinkering and trial and error, but I usually do all the recording in the closet, and then I just bring the camera recording over here, which reminds me, I got to get the backup camera ready, because what happened with the first one is, and I tried to cover it up, is there's this white pixel that showed up in the video recording. And what that means is a dead pixel, which is not processing any information. It's just a white dot that I can't cover. And a lot of times that has to do with manufacturer's issues. So, thankfully, I got a extended protection plan on that camera. So what I'm going to do is, excuse me. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to get the backup camera ready for recording either like maybe Monday or so. And then from there, I got to bring the first camera back to Best Buy to get it replaced, or like have someone look at it, but most likely it'll be replaced. But that's what the protection plans are for. Just curious about the setup. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. SM says, "Good luck with the snow." Gee, thanks. Well, thankfully the worst of it is over now. The storm has passed, and it'll probably melt in like a couple days or so. But again, I'm so thankful for the neighbor I have. In fact, I'm going to text him right now. Hold on. Thank you again for helping with the snow yesterday. I'm not sure if I could have made it to work today without you, without your help. There you go. And it's like, I'm probably gonna like order some pizza and invite him over to the house at some point because, like, I gotta pay him back. Like, he really helped me out there. But thankfully, the worst of the storm is over now. The snow is gonna be gone in a couple days. Snow is better than fire for sure. I mean, thankfully, I haven't had any issues with fires. So yeah. Let's not jinx anything, please. So, yeah. I think this is a pretty good wrapping up point for the live stream. Does anyone have any questions about the live stream ideas I have in mind, or any ideas you want to put in? So speak now or forever hold your peace, because next week, as I'm working on the next autism video, I'm also going to be working on the thumbnails for Tostemac live streaming month. So speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, absolutely, we needed the moisture. I mean, ideally, I would have preferred rain over snow, because at least with rain, I don't have to shovel it off the road, and it wouldn't mess up with my traction too much. I just drive over the water, and that's it. But with snow, it's not like that. Once you get so much snow in there, it just messes up with the grip, and it soon you find yourself shifting sideways and not even wanting to. Alright. So, that's pretty much going to be it. Thank you for SM, Sharon Starkey, and William MBA for showing up on the live stream. Hope I didn't scare you away, William. It's like I just wanted to make sure that other commenters, could see their posts and whatnot. But yeah, thank you all for watching the live stream. It was pretty good. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, all that good stuff that makes the channel grow. Come back next Saturday morning where we will have the autism video about how to get over picky eating, how to improve the diet, and then we'll talk more about it that same night. All right? So, thank you very much for watching, as always, and whether you're watching it live or watching it later on. And until the next live stream, see you later.